NFC, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Green Bay Packers. First of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And Goff going to look to throw right away. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line.
Tiger! Super!
Now Goff. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
And they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to. Get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Wait, hold on. Check. 76, Helen. 76.
To the air again. Goff. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. He had 6 catches in the wild. Card win, and that's his first one here in the divisional round, and it's a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Now it's gone. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Short completion, just... yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
We're good.
Goff now looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Obama. Maverick.
Again, Goff. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 4th down, Goff. And it is caught. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Goff throwing again. That one to the right side and incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
17 by 20. Go with it. Hey, that's your man.
Here's Goff. His throw incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Tiger. Super one.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Throwing again is Goff. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Ready, break. Rim, black, green, strike. Ready.
Following the interception, Love. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, his first throw of this playoff matchup is intercepted. Blitzed by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Packers' 34-yard line.
Goff now to throw. Oh, he's got a Boca. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal.
Hey, 76! 76! 76!
Goff. Now he'll top this and run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
12! 12! Cut! By 20! 5! 5! Hey, shell! Whirling! What's that?
Now Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points in the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
180! Maverick!
Goff. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Emeka Egbuka from 6 yards away. And the Bucs are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The papers this week, it was all talk about how big of a game this was. Of course it is. It's the playoffs. It's the divisional round. But they handle it well. They score early.
They really did. Plenty of confidence exuded on that drive. No nerves showing. Terrific way to get things started. They are in control.
Touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
41-yard line.
White, blue, 32, hut.
Love from the gun. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Yaya Diaby able to get in there and drop it behind the line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Well, Love wants to shift things around. Now back to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Hey, lift! 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 Tonight! 2 for 1.
Back to throw. Goff. And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big pickup of 38.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
Hold on. We go tonight. 180. Ric Flair. Turbo.
To throw is Goff. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title ballot. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Looks like they'll move things around here. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Down, drill, green. 45. Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
That's good. For our Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Claws red. Field black.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 38 yards. And the Packers are back within a score.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
McManus's point after is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. The bunt's on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Goff. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the 50, it's Goff. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Super 1.
To the air again. Goff. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. That's out to Hill, right side complete. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Now 2nd and 5.
14. Whirl it, whirl it.
Here's Goff. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Hey, 76. By 20. 76. Tell him. 76. Orange, orange. Tiger, tiger.
Again, Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Cut. 17. 17. Shell. Hey, Shell. Obama. Horrible. Maverick. Hey, 5.
Goff now looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, third and goal. Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Jair Elam makes a pick, and he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
We go. Merlin. 180.
After the interception, here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
5. 5. 180. Hold on. Check. What's that?
Goff now looks to throw. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
180. 2 for 1. Hey, 76.
Out of the gun. Goff. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
180. Shell.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Bucs trying on 4th down but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
14.
As they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. Here's Goff. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. That's into the hands of the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 43 yards. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Throw left side complete. That's Reed. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line. No further. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
We're good. We're good.
Now it's gone. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Come on, set. Blue, 30, 20.
And now Love going to change things up.
Smash. Set.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
It's second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Here we go.
Now they'll shift things around.
Green Jack.
Throwing. Love. He gets that one complete to Wicks. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
12, 52, 45, White. Hut.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to fourth down.
Set, ready, hut.
Love will sneak it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready, ready. Sit. Blue, claws red. Fight, 6.
There's Jacobs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
Triple 38. 10 black. Edo Fury yellow. Ready?
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bucs are going to have it here just past the 25. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an extension of what they do between the 20s. But as we said many, many times, the further you drive, the more the field shrinks. And that was a nice job of making a play on the football and coming away with the interception.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 31-yard line.
Goff now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
BC. 20. Hold on. Check.
Back to throw. Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
180.
In motion goes the tight end.
2 for 1. Done.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Listen. Deuce.
Goff throwing again. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
17. Look alive. 120.
Now Goff. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
Run. 180. 5. What's up?
Goff. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And the Bucs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing again is gone. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. So that flag will set them back 5 yards. The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15.
Down. Red, yellow. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. That's complete to Wicks. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here now, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Bucs.
Here we go. Black, green. Ready.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Red, 10 black.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden, 44 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. And this is going to be intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you could possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the 4th and a very critical drive upcoming. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They certainly thought he had an open book beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
From the gun, here's Goff. Now he's going to step up, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Micah Parsons able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Now, isn't okay. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the need on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot on my cache. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8. You know the deal. skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We still under a tail the Ethiopians, yeah. But I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
Country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. It's so right. It's so right.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh.
Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm Biddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it
Get slapped.
It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so right. It's so
Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, you talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my views too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so
Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the flipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick a to your nose, this rolling stone and no rolling. California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. You put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
Typical, body overdoing it, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical.